everybody, how's it going? This is Matt from SnusCENTRAL.org and SnusTV.com. Hope you guys are having an awesome day today, and like always, enjoying good snus. Today, we're going to be looking at one that I've been waiting for quite some time, and that is Islay Whisky White Portion. How does it stack up against the original portion? Well, I'll let you know in the full review. But first, let's go ahead, let's take a look at the can, let's look at the portions, and I'll let you know how this tastes and how it stacks up to the famous Islay Whisky Original. Alright guys, so let's take a look at the Islay Whisky White can. As you guys can tell, it's typical Islay Whisky styling with the same patterns that you're going to find on the Islay Whisky Original portion. Where this one stands out is the can color. It's actually a white or an off-white, eggshell white type of color, and it looks very nice with the scroll work going around the can, the GN Tobacco seal, and the quality satisfaction thumbs up right there. It looks very nice, very sophisticated and classy looking, something that you'd really be proud to show off in your collection. On the side of the can, you have Islay Whisky Snus and barrel aged by D.S. Josephson, or Josephson, however you want to pronounce that. And then, as you can see in the background, it has the GN seal with the tobacco surrounding it, which is a really nice touch. And I like the colorization on this, on the side here. It's almost like a goldish or a gunmetal type of color. It's really classy looking, almost like a copper accent around the sides. Then you have 18 grams of snus total in this can, with the seal, which almost looks like a tax stamp. As you can see, the portion is a white portion, made in the old traditional craft style, 100% lamina, small batch snus, the batch number of 2, and the blender's signature. Really nice can here, guys. I love this one. Very sharp. And it's an all-metal construction, which sets it apart from anything else that's on the market. And it's a pretty durable metal tin as well. You know, if you have this in your pocket and you're walking around with it, you don't have to worry about it denting up too much. And when you open this up and look at the portions, you are going to see that they are very plump. You do need to fluff these up just a tad bit to get it loosened up, because they can be quite stiff because they're not packing as much moisture as your original portions. But I do have to say, these are very soft in the upper lip. Really not a lot of irritation on these unless you use them back to back. In that case, I would suggest water with these. But they're a perfect moisture content once you pop these in the upper lip. The metal tin doesn't transfer over into the snus, so you don't have to worry about any cross-contamination messing up the flavors in the snus, which is nice. Also, if you look at the catch lid, it's hinged and it's on the inside. Really nice touch. Makes it clean, really clean looking. And also, yeah, that's about it, guys. So let's go ahead and pop one of these in, and I'll tell you a little bit more about the flavor profile. Alright guys, so before I jump into the full review of Islay Whisky White Portion, I did want to share this letter that GN Tobacco sent me. Now I am going to paraphrase this. It's a little bit long, not too long, but I just wanted to cut it down a little bit for the sake of time on the video. There is going to be a screenshot as I read this, so feel free to pause the video and read it in its entirety so you can get the full gist of what they're saying. But basically, here's what it says. So, the first tins of Islay Whisky Snus were born in the end of December of 2013. And since that time, we, GN Tobacco, were working hard to bring white and loose versions to life. All these years of numerous trials, endless discussion, and internal disagreements, we were having technical issues to be resolved, to give customers perfection in a tin. We have gone through numerous tobacco grades, and at the end, the best traditions of snus and cigar making have been guiding this project all along. We wanted to keep the same distinguished characteristics of Islay Brown portion or original portion, but not fully copy the Islay Whiskey original recipe, and applied both characteristics to white and loose. At the end, we wanted it to have its own identity, but not a bold difference. Therefore, we've spent a lot of time developing these two snoozes. Many months had passed until we found the best selection and alternative for tin and seal coloring. We want to make sure customers have the best quality seal and tin in a way that would not be replicated or reproduced by any other snus manufacturer on the market. In summary, we are happy to introduce something which doesn't, and will never have any alternatives or competitors. This is made by tobacconists for tobacconists. So what do I think about Islay Whiskey White? That's the burning question. Well, this is a snus much like Islay Whiskey Original, in the way of, if you are around family and friends having a great time on those special occasions or those special moments in life, conquering goals, or just at this perfect spot location where you're enjoying yourself, this is the snus you want to have with you. This is the snus that you want to savor those moments with. Islay Whiskey White, Islay Whiskey Original. Those two are a perfect snus for those occasions. Flavor profile on Islay Whiskey White. I am super impressed by this snus, guys. I've been waiting and waiting for this snus for well over a year now, and I am thoroughly impressed. Flavor profile is going to be in the same vein as Islay Whiskey Original, with that nice, bold tobacco, the great peat character, the smokiness, the hard-hitting peppery notes, but the white is different. It has a little bit, just a little bit of a sweet character there. Just a tad. It's not overpowering, it's just in the background, it's very mellow. As well as the other flavors. Those are just a little bit more mellow than your original Islay Whiskey portion. This snus is fan-freaking-tastic. Hats off to GN Tobacco. I am thoroughly impressed. This is a snus that is well worth the wait. If you're a fan of whiskey snus in the slightest, you need to get a roll of this stuff right away. Not only does the can look amazing and it's top-notch quality, but everything in here, from the portion to the flavor, is top-notch, highest of quality. This is something that is special. Much like Islay Whiskey that came before it, the white and the loose, which I'll get to in another review, is perfection. I'm a huge single malt Scotch fan. I love my peated whiskeys. I love my Islay whiskeys. And guys, if you love that stuff too, do not pass this up. Nicotine Strength, if you're jonesing for nicotine, this is going to do you quite well. I don't know the nicotine strength on this, but if I was to guess, it is a solid 1.6 to 1.7%. It does have a pretty good nicotine strength there. It's not like an extra stark, but it is higher than a stark. It's right there in that middle ground, and it is pretty strong. Right when you pop this guy in, you're going to get a heck of a buzz or a heck of a nicotine hit. I like to say that, but it is well worth it. It's not going to over-nick you. It's just going to be right there at that sweet spot that you need, and you're not going to jones for it. Like I said, this is like a fine cigar. This is the fine cigar of the snus world. This is something special. This is something that you need to savor, that you need to not use back to back. You can use it back to back, but I wouldn't suggest it because you don't want to spoil the flavor of this. Break this out when you break out your single malt Scotch, when you break out your even some of your really good porters, the craft porters. Break this out with it. Enjoy life. Enjoy snus. I am floored on this. Absolutely floored. I am stunned. GN Tobacco, thank you so much for releasing yet another fantastic snus. This one is going to stay in my rotation. It's up there. It's up there in my top favorites. So thank you. Portion material, by the way, super soft in the upper lip. Little bit, a slight more of irritation than the original portion, but the moisture content is on par and perfect. So it doesn't drip that bad because it's a white portion, but flavor longevity is a solid hour and a half. No questions asked. So, in summary, pick this up. It's well worth the wait. You're going to enjoy it. I love it. So grab a roll, guys. If you guys want to stay connected in the world of snus, be sure to head on over to none other than SnusCENTRAL.org for the latest articles my friend Larry Waters wrote. Don't forget to check out our Facebook and Instagram page as well to get some quick hits of information here and there along the day. And thank you guys very much for watching this video, for giving it the thumbs up, for giving it the shares. We really appreciate it. We want to make sure you guys have a quality snus review. So, what's your favorite Islay Whisky snus? If you've tried the white, let me know how you like it. But, until next time, I'm actually going to have Islay Whisky loose coming up. So stay tuned for that. Until next time, guys, you know the drill. Enjoy good snus. See you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.